Welcome to another edition of the Bombastic Podcast. I'm your host, Imani Wilson. Today's episode consists of my first guest on the series, the 13th episode. It's two guys that I know going from way back when. I mean elementary school days. Like, I can literally say I've known these guys for a cool 20 years. And all the contributions that they're doing in their neighborhood and what they're giving back and just their time as artists. So this is a little bit of a sort of going back down memory lane for me. So I hope you guys look forward to it. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you episode 13, Mad Nostalgia, featuring The Threat.
Dana J.
Welcome to another edition of the Bombastic Podcast. I'm your host, Imani Wilson. If you're absolutely loving this series or new to this series, take a moment to go ahead and click that bell and subscribe. And also subscribe to the audio podcast available on all platforms in which you listen to your podcast, be it Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, all the other ones. I'm not trying to show off. I'm just saying wherever it's available, I'm available. So, I just wanted to go ahead and absolutely get that out of the way. All the business is done. I'd like to go ahead and introduce my first official guest on this podcast. Okay, this is definitely a prestigious moment for me. Episode number 13. You know, typically the way the titles come together, they just come together organically. So shit, introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
We go by The Threat.
The Threat, yeah.
I'm 80.
I'm Wax from East Orange, New Jersey. No, we just took a long road, man.
Yeah. And together,
everywhere. Holy stars know the shit. Yeah, you check up everywhere. All the threats in the bit.
Threat.
Point blank period. So, welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. Thank you so much for absolutely coming through. So, damn. I'm trying to see where I start, because typically whenever I start, I'm always starting off like talking about myself for the first bit. But this, like I said, this is personal. These gentlemen here, I've known them literally, I can say, damn near exactly all my life.
Right.
Which is bananas. I'm talking going far back is all shit. And just, damn. I'm blessed to be able to say I know people this long, man. Like, I'm that ass. Like, for real. Like, I've literally known people this long. Oh, shit. This feels like an episode of Seinfeld.
Gentlemen, good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, now also being introduced on the podcast for the first time, and to both my good friends here as well. My cousin, Armani.
I feel like I've seen you before somewhere.
Probably on YouTube.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a good plug right there. What's the YouTube channel? Tell them.
The Threat.
The Threat,
man.
YouTube.com/The Threat.
Yeah.
Yo, it's literally a chair right there outside of the curtain.
I could grab. Yo, it's more Doritos.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's the red bag. It's the red bag.
I got fucking cheddar popcorn and Oreos and shit. Come on, man.
Don't say Oreos.
Oreos. Come on, man.
You already know how.
You know I got a pack.
I don't know. It's really a pack. All right.
Damn it.
Say no more. Let me get my.
So episode 13 is like motherfucking Black Seinfeld. I once said that shit about myself. I was like, yo, I swear to God, motherfuckers come through like that. Like, yo, you know the homie Marv.
Yeah.
Me and this motherfucker, like I said, this is the nostalgic podcast. Me and this motherfucker lived off of 55 Glenwood. Like, literally, was over there. I was like apartment 14. This motherfucker was like, he gonna hear this shit and be like, nigga, I was for you. I'm like, all right, but this motherfucker was next door. Like, I would literally be chilling. Yo, he would just swing the door like, yo. I'm like, this nigga, what's good, son? He's like, yo, son, like, yo, real quick. Like, yo, listen, you got bread? I'm like, you mean like dough? You need some shit? He's like, nah, nigga, I'm talking about bread for like a sandwich. I'm like, oh, yeah. He's like, yo, cause son, I got burgers. I'm like, bring them shits, man. Come on.
Right.
I'm like, yo, if you got roaches, bring them shits too. Not the crawling motherfuckers. But if you want to smoke some shit, yeah, bring that shit through. So, man, this motherfucker, like, I'm just thinking, like, yeah, my house has literally been like that on some shit. Like, shit, since the day one. That was my first apartment, literally right around the corner from this bitch. Literally, like, exactly. Like, it's fucking crazy. We literally had like an actual
like
little
Monopoly,
personal
literally.
monopoly,
Yes.
a little economy of our own.
Slash school, like
Yeah.
With Cahoon dollars.
Yo,
Yes.
Crazy as
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
R.I.P. to Miss Cahoon. Seriously,
R.I.P.
good
to Miss Cahoon.
educators.
R.I.P.
Good educators are hard to come by. So I think about that, and she was a black female
Yeah,
principal.
right,
like
right,
that. That's
right.
pretty deep.
Right.
That's pretty deep.
Mr. Colson at the bank.
Mr. Colson at the bank.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Mr. Colson was clean.
Come
Yo,
on,
son,
Hey yo,
nigga. Oh my God.
He had his name on the license plate. The first person
come
ever. He was really the best
Oh,
outside
I'm
of school.
tripping.
Like,
Son, hold on.
yo.
That ass.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Colston, like, I'm talking before Steve Harvey, it was Mr. Colston.
Right.
Mr. Colston was clean as fuck. He would have like an olive green suit on with some tan loafers. Like, yo, like pretty much imagine
But was he
this
clean?
motherfucker-
Like he was
Clean,
clean.
son. He was clean.
But was he like, you know? 'Cause
He wasn't
look,
tacky.
It wasn't. I was getting ready to
Wasn't
say
tacky.
it wasn't.
At all.
That man was clean. It was like that old school Southern clean. Like, nah, motherfucker, I'm coming through with some light tan loafers, some gator shit, and like I said, an olive suit with a gold tie, just chilling.
Yeah.
Party to the side, glasses, just chilling. Mr. Goldsmith. And always smelled like had an effluvium of cologne around this motherfucker. Like, and not that cheap shit the way he smelled like a
Yeah.
principal was gonna suspend you.
Yeah.
But nah, he was a cool motherfucker. Old school cat.
right.
God.
Shout out to Mr. Who?
Mr. Colson.
Mr. Colson.
I don't think
And
I've ever
if
seen him wear the same suit.
Nah, man,
He
no.
was that clean. I'm trying
That
to
clean.
That's a
Name on
that's
his
another
license
level.
plates.
Yeah,
Name
that's
on his
another
license
level.
plate. And what did he drive? I know he
That's
drove
another
some
level.
I
clean
don't know. It
shit.
might have been a Benz. I'm not
It was
too
that
sure,
or a
but I know
Jag. It was
something.
something.
I thought it was a Jag.
It was a Jag. I think it was a Jag, son.
It was a Jag.
I got a bunch of suits, but I definitely had shit in rotation. Like I never.
Oh, yeah, you had to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Colson was different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another level.
Yeah. And I'm
Shout
talking
out to
at
Mr. Colson.
shout out to Mr. Colson.
No,
Shout
excuse me.
That's
Shout
like
out to
98,
Mr.
97. Like,
Shout out to Mr.
Yeah.
Colson's suit
Seriously.
connect. Whoever
Yeah.
his suit connect was, he
Word.
was getting the crazy deal,
Word.
or his
Word.
paper was just crazy.
Yeah.
Because suits ain't cheap.
He was
Even
getting
when
them deals.
even when you
Right
get a
about
good
that,
deal,
though.
suits ain't cheap.
And
Right
if
about
nothing
that.
else, he was killing it at, like, what was that? Was that Prado's down in Newark? No,
Yeah,
no.
I was getting ready to say no. We was
Is
in New
that?
York and shit
I
at
wanna
Prado's.
say, yeah, Prado's.
Shout out to
That's
Prado's.
New York.
When
Yeah.
you get the 2 for 150 or something like that,
Yup.
you might spend 75 for a good suit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't buying nothing polyester. You got to know to buy good
You gotta
cottons
be
and
a
warm
cotton
blends.
blend. You gotta
warm
pick your
blends.
vent,
Yeah.
single
Yo,
vent, double
man.
vent, double breasted.
Yeah.
You gotta get crazy with them.
Hold on,
Fuck,
man.
man.
Shout out to the platform.
Yeah.
Shout out to the platform.
Yeah.
Shout out to the podcast owner because he was doing this shit. He knew how to pick out a good suit since 18.
Man,
Man,
listen.
Damn.
Like we really was doing this shit. Like I put him on.
man.
I put him on to a couple things. And then, he went crazy from there, man. Like I could tell y'all countless stories. That's a whole nother episode of just our times in Midtown. He finding spots. We going in tie shops. Nigga, what you spend on Jordans, we'll go in the tie shop and spend, buying ties and shit like that. You know what I mean? So,
And
it was
leather
different.
mini briefcases.
briefcases, all types of dumb shit. We was matching it up. Like we was
Yeah.
really on some like Barack and Biden, but Biden was black at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was really on some presidential shit for real. And he was like 18. I was all of 20, 21. You know what I'm saying? We just had to go there, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's a whole nother episode though.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I'm
gonna be called
gonna
the
have to
blueprint.
call this mad nostalgia or something because y'all fuck with my head today.
Mad
But
nostalgia.
it's
You gotta
word.
take it
Mad
back.
nostalgia, that's dope.
Mad nostalgia.
You gotta take it back. If you don't
'Cause
know
that's
where you,
bananas,
if you
man.
don't know where you
Wrestle
been, how
mad
you know where
live,
you
yeah.
going?
Yes,
Cut
sir.
out of your mad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a homage. Both these. Trust me, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Right.
Of course, of
A little
course.
bit of that.
Shit, I'm telling you, man, it's fucking crazy, man. Like I literally think of times like that. But that Mr. Colson shit, the Cahoon dolls, like I said, that micro society shit is dope.
Yeah.
And if y'all are giving something like that back to the community,
Yeah.
that's even more dope. Just
Yeah.
because I feel like being here, you got to be a part. You got to go ahead and do your part. That's like my family. We volunteer for this one agency called Nason's Place. Shout out to Nason's Place.
Yeah.
They provide after school programs and just like other curricular programs for children with autism. And literally that shit was established from pretty much my auntie. My auntie, she had a son who was born with autism. So for her, she took that initiative to say like, yo, I realize there's no like programs for him. Like I got to do this literally for my son. So quit a job, set up her own thing, set up a whole institution. Where now that's literally what she does. That's her full-time mission.
That's tough.
Is being able to set that sort of stuff up, and that's taking place here.
Yeah.
Here. and Essex County. Like I said, and people see it. So
shout out to Miss Nadine, man.
Shout out to Miss Nadine and Nation's place.
Actually, quick nostalgia as well. We're gonna take it back because our company did her logo, the same logo they doing today. Remember, we actually linked with Jamila at that time. That very same logo. I'm taking you there.
It's like
let's go back.
That's like 2012.
At least
2012.
12.
Yeah.
Yep. 11, 12. Yep. So shout out to Miss Nadine. Place, man.
I'm telling you, it's been a fucking beautiful thing. That's the reason why I love when I can be able to see that sort of stuff come from one area, and it literally supports itself to where it's not one of those things where you got to worry so much about aid on the federal level, and even in some instances not even so much on the state level. It's like literally what you do in your own community.
Right.
So stuff like that is like huge. So
super dope.
So salute to you guys with that, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, otherwise, y'all sound like busy gentlemen. You got you got your work you doing in the community, which when I say work in the community, that Jacob everywhere shit, I'm talking the Jacob cabs, the Westland cabs, all those like gypsy cabs from the area, When I say they put some shit together that was bananas, they took that whole shit. It's like Uber and Lyft is cool, but shout out to the Jacob cab around the way. Them Jamaican cats you find over on Main Street, man. Trust me. The motherfuckers have looked me out mad times before Lyft came through. I'd be like, yo, bro, I got $5. Where you going? I'm going to Park Ave. Alright. I'm like, word.
Look, the mint green cabs. The mint green joints.
Crazy, fam. Crazy, fam. Trust me. And that was a movement. It was a track they did. That shit was hard, and it was shot by Be More Famous. I'm talking a bunch of shit coming out of Garvin. Crazy. Be More Famous. Listen, like my shooting is cool, whatever, but the work he's done is fucking phenomenal. This cat is sick with it. Cinematically, directorially, man is like ill with the shit. I told him yo, dude, I'm proud as fuck as you, bro. Right. Because it was just random. Yeah. It was out of nowhere. I'm like, I remember this nigga Mara High School, whatever case, we would always laugh, joke. I always told the motherfucker, you remind me like Skeeter Valentine, motherfucker. You funny motherfucker. Yeah. Because he would have a little funny ass laugh and shit. You know what I'm talking about. I'm like, so then when I saw what he was doing, I was like, yo, this shit is dope, bro.
Yeah.
So shit is inspirational, man. Like I said, I love it. When you people can always focus on what's wrong, but I always told you I've never been that kind of person. I don't like to talk about problems all day. I'm a person that's about making solutions. So when I see people giving back and creating a culture in an environment that they came from and that they've been cultivated in, that's real shit. It really is.
On the podcast following the creators from the Bronx. The co-host today is from the Bronx. I'm the co-host. My name is Armani. I'm the other Monty.
The secret weapon the whole time in the tub. And that's crazy. Deadass. I didn't formally introduce you, did I?
Put podcast, man.
So let me go ahead and say this. I gotta say this. Hit his running twos.
I had my license in my pocket all up until 5 minutes ago before I came in. Deadass, bro.
So
I'm Armani, he's Imani.
Right.
But we're blood cousins. This shit ain't no game. This shit ain't no game.
I'm telling you, man. Shit.
So behind everything.
So this whole time, that's my secret weapon in the back. People always be like, "Yo, that's crazy. I can't believe it's another one of you motherfuckers." But man, hold on. I was getting all of this shit because I'm a sports fan.
Yeah.
Die hard. New York sports fan. If there's New York in front of the name, I fucks with it. So for me, it's Yankees. I'm like, thank God. Yeah, word. Thank God. Fucking healthy finally. Smack the shit out of the Orioles. I'm talking multiple runs. So feeling good about that. So shout out to Baltimore. It's not bad. In and out of there.
Yeah, I was just ready to say plenty of trips.
Plenty of occasions.
In and out of there. We threw the whole DC.
West Baltimore, all of that shit.
Even shout out to Boston. We got our rivalry. It's a New York-Boston
constantly
rivalry.
Up there in the Roxbury.
On some real life shit, we in and out of there too. We really been there, and so I mess with the Boston people, even though they fans are.
Wild ass
yeah, some of y'all fans are a little obnoxious. Yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't really say that about New York. As wild as we have an image, our fans are not. You know what I mean?
Well, a little bit. Yeah, we a little bit of assholes. Admittedly, though. If you think about it, if you bring that shit,
but we're not like an Oakland Raiders fan.
Nah, son. All right. So now I'm going down. this is a nostalgia podcast. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep bringing this shit back to shit. So I went to a Yankee game last year, Yankee Red Sox, that new stadium in the Bronx. Went there with my boy Drew. Shout out to Drew the Jew. So yo, it's like my boy Drew the Jew literally took me down there. It's just like yo,
New stadium is beautiful.
Yeah, literally right over there in their first base.
Yeah,
it's beautiful shit.
Dope. Go
Go down there, motherfucking Red Sox fans. Every time the motherfuckers come up the bat, get the fuck out of here, boo! Go back to fucking Boston. The fans, yo, the fans, yo, motherfuckers was trying to get the fans kicked out. I watched one kid literally fuck with a group of Red Sox fans, like saying, "I'm gonna get him kicked out," and the dude was like, "Why the fuck would you do that?"
And this is baseball.
And this is baseball. Like, why the fuck would you do that? He's like, no, what did he say? He called this motherfucker Ralph Macchio. He was like, hey, Ralph Macchio, chill the fuck out, because he looked like the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Kid was just like, and then my boy's like, he's like, that ass. He's like, that's how I know I'm getting old. I just said Ralph Macchio. Kid was like, the fuck's he talking about? I'm like, yeah, dickhead, they don't know the Karate Kid. It's like, this motherfucker's like maybe 15.
Yeah, 15.
He looking at you like, what?
If anything, the Jaden Smith version.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
do have a Jaden Smith version. I think it's what, 4? Karate Kid 4?
With Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
Jackie Chan was his master of that shit. That was his Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi.
Or shout out to Jackie Chan. His birthday was yesterday.
That ass. You see how that made sense? Yeah.
Beautiful.
So,
Motherfucking Jackie Chan, man. I was speaking to you about it because we were in the car while we was over there getting prepared for the show.
Yeah.
WrestleMania was in town. Over there at the MetLife.
Caucus.
Yeah, out there East Rutherford.
Yeah.
So that whole shit, like one, you got somebody that homie that literally fucking
shout out to my boy Blatant.
I'm talking
Blatant one on
championship
Instagram.
belts. You would have thought this motherfucker was a tag team partner with The Rock.
Like that ass.
Like that ass with all
Or whoever
the
that
fucking
new
championship
black dude is. Shout out to the new black.
No, you talking about
worldwide
Kofi.
champion, Kofi.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston.
Yeah,
Kofi Kingston.
Shout out
the
to
champion
him.
now.
He's the
He's
champion.
a champion.
Yeah.
won
This
at
WrestleMania, he just won it.
Yeah, he just
I
won
seen him
it.
talking about how he was going about to fight for the belt.
Yeah, he got
Well,
it.
he got it.
He got it?
Word.
And
That's what's up.
and motherfuckers was like losing their
deal.
shit. They was like, yo, word, I mentioned, oh yeah,
Like when
first
Barack
black.
got in office. We got a
Mhm.
black,
Like that.
we got a black champion and shit.
Oh, it was that deep?
Apparently.
Yeah, they
I haven't
made
watched
like the whole
wrestling
thing,
in
like
a
he was the
minute,
first.
but, you know,
But I'm like, hold on,
I
he
follow
was the first like world champion that was black. I'm like
world champion.
Wasn't The Rock world champion as well?
But
you know how
nigga,
they
are we
look
gonna
at it.
keep it 100 on podcast?
Yeah, right.
The
Yeah.
Rock. I don't
Yeah.
care if your last name is Johnson. Your ass is Hawaiian. Let's
Yeah.
keep it 100.
Yeah.
Even down to Barack's ass.
Yeah.
Nigga, because we had some nigga
They're the
color,
light-skinned dudes.
Your mom was white, bro. Like all the way.
He got a point. They the light skinned dude.
They're the light skinned dudes.
No.
You know what it's just like?
No,
Hold
we're
on.
not gonna do that.
All I'm saying is literally back in elementary school, like it was motherfuckers was like young Spartans in there when it came to fucking wrestling.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna go ahead and drop a name that he's gonna be like, oh, because I'm just giving out homage today. Yo, shout out to fucking motherfucker Gerard motherfucking Jenkins. You want to talk about a kid that either both A, loved The Undertaker, and then B, loved Stone Cold?
Stone Cold.
Yo.
Stone Cold. He thought he was Stone Cold.
He thought he was Stone Cold Steve Austin at like 4'8", one bullshitting.
No,
You couldn't tell
Stone
Gerard
Cold.
nothing, son.
The Bears?
Yeah, the rattlesnake. Oh no, not the Bears, the
Okay.
wrestler, the wrestler.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
If we had
saying,
him, he
was he fucking with the
Oh,
Bears?
no, he wasn't fucking with the Bears.
That's
but
what I was
no,
saying.
No, his whole
That's
thing
a wild
is,
nigga to be emulating in like the 6th, 7th grade.
Just
Just because of the beer shit, I'm like, nigga.
But you gotta remember, back then it was all about the moves. Back then,
Oh,
for
okay.
him, it was a Stone Cold
Stunner.
stunner. It was a stunner.
Stunner.
It was hitting everybody with the stunner. Little motherfuckers used to stunning each other like crazy. Fuckers probably walk around with little concussions and shit because it's just, right in the motherfucking stomach. Out on the blacktop, on the grass. I'm like, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. It used to get real.
Used to get
with
real.
the wrestling. Used to get real.
Yo, they literally had to put them, like, they told kids, literally, you guys aren't allowed to wrestle anymore on the playgrounds because people was getting fucked up out there. Doing Stone Cold Stunners, choke slams. I remember,
I think somebody got hit with a bat.
hit with a bat. I know exactly who got hit with a bat.
Who?
Yo,
I remember that.
shit. Yo, shout out to homie Bryant. Yo,
Bryant.
motherfucker Ibn did that to him.
It was
Crazy.
Lil Ibn.
Lil Ibn. Word. With an aluminum bat in front of the school.
Bat. Yeah, I remember that.
Bat, son.
Took it on top of my boy.
It got real, bro.
Took it up top of my boy. The way I just remember turning around, seeing him with a lump on the side of his eye. Like, my bad, bro. I even tried to bring up some wild shit, but damn, son. It's just some shit in front of the school. So, yeah, I'm telling you, motherfuckers was like,
Nah, I remember a
Hardcore
couple
shit.
different situations. Shout out to my boy Tyree Llewellyn. 16th Street Projects. Jersey City, 16th Street Projects. Put a couple niggas to sleep inside the gazebo in Hamilton Park. Hamilton Park. That was our wrestling ring, which is why I said
everybody had a park.
I was rock bottoming niggas on the concrete.
Back when kids used to go. Back when kids used to go outside.
Right, outside.
Kids would be outside.
Nigga, plenty scrapes, elbows. Nigga, my shits is fucked up to this day.
Raw.
Nigga, I remember all the scenes.
Yeah.
Running home, you know what I'm saying, just to catch wrestling, getting in trouble because the TV, again, bedtime was like 9:30, maybe you could push it 9:30. Wrestling was on to like 11.
Yeah.
Whether it was Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, it was going down to like 11. So you had to be either sneaking or, you know what I'm saying, something was going on where you was able to hang in there. But the whole thing is, we had that time, man.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, like I'm just thinking about it now because the crazy thing is, like WrestleMania like I said, shit shut down NJ Transit this weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure
because it was just bumping like that. I didn't even realize that. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, because the thing is, I was supposed to be going out there Sunday. And then I remember just seeing mad trains canceled. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I posted up. I was like, yo, what the fuck's going on with NY trains today? I just see mad people just putting out WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania, bitch. I'm like, yo, y'all still fuck with WWE like that? I'm like, I fell out of it when like all the legends and shit kind of went away and shit. Beyond that, you got all these like new characters. So when I heard about Kofi winning the championship, I sued them. I always thought Booker T was one of the black champions also. You remember Booker T?
Yeah, right, but he was WCW.
Yeah, that's probably what he was.
He was WCW.
Oh, that's right.
That was Sting
that's
and all
what it was.
And look, see, y'all taking me there now. Y'all taking me there now. Now y'all gonna start letting me show my age. I'm definitely more than likely the oldest in here. 32.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. You had Sting and all them niggas that was WCW. Now, at some point, I'm sure he made his way. He probably dibbled and dabbled with WWF before it was even WWE.
Yeah.
It was the World Wrestling Federation still. Vince McMahon, shout out to his fucking rich white ass. Stinking rich. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is stinking with it. Because he's still, if you turn it on SmackDown, his ass is still up there in a suit, fucking around with the wrestlers. Like,
of course.
Still getting smacked and shit. He's still in
that's
it.
his
I'm
thing.
Like,
even
like,
Shane
nigga,
is
your
still
ass
in
gotta be like 76.
Hell yeah, Shane's still in it. Gray hair and all.
Crazy, bro.
Peppery as hell. Just
but the nigga Vince looks great. Like, no homo, the nigga looks great, bro. He looks like, bro, when I turned it on some random shit and I seen it, I thought that I was like 14, 13 again. Like, I'm watching this shit like in the 7th grade. Like, this shit is wild. I'm like, yo, this nigga looks the same.
And his daughter on it too still?
I don't know if Stephanie's still there.
Is. When I turned it on, I think I seen it.
She's one of like
I want to say some girl hit or something. Like, she
was fighting and everything.
Oh, yeah, they're still describing her.
Crazy. That's a family business. That money, you know what I mean? For them niggas to still be doing it like that money is crazy. You know that money is crazy.
I mean, come on. I mean, Linda McMahon is literally the head of the...
shit. Is she still alive?
Oh, dude, hold on.
Linda McMahon, she reminds me of Judge Judy.
I will go ahead and fuck your head up even worse.
Am I bugging? Like, I'm remembering the way she looked.
She kind of does. Except Linda's a blonde. Linda's a blonde with Judy's like auburn, brownish red.
Right. But I'm remembering.
Yeah, it's a similar face. It's a similar face. It is.
Shit is kind of wild. Face.
But yo, she's literally the head of the like small business administration for Trump's cabinet.
Oh, that makes too much sense.
And that's a little.
Well, them niggas are definitely Republican. I wouldn't put it past you. That whole fucking.
But my whole thing is, it fucked my head up. I was like, wait a minute, she's the head administrator for small business. Linda fucking McMahon. I was like, wow. I'm like, when money runs deep, bro.
Oh, of course, and you don't even know it. And look, on some future shit, you know it.
You even know it. Like that degeneration X shit, saying suck it in school. That shit was like as many times I got in trouble by fucking Miss Sweetie for that shit. Miss Sweetie used to be like, hey,
that niggas was definitely doing this.
Miss Sweetie,
you definitely did this. Girls was doing it at some point.
Just suck it.
It was just that cool.
That's crazy.
You definitely did this at some point.
Just, motherfucker.
You didn't even have to say something.
7 years old.
At some point, you didn't have to say
like,
something.
Yo,
if you just did that,
everybody
just had to do that.
You talking about bringing some shit back, son? It's like,
that would be wild.
It's like you just don't do it. Like, wait, what?
And here's the shit though. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
That was 21 years ago.
Exactly.
22 years ago. Think about that.
That's fucking bananas.
Going back to the music though. That's that nigga DNA. The whole NWX, if y'all follow battle rap.
Yeah.
If you go to his profile, he's a big ass wrestling fan. He actually gets jackets done with like actual wrestlers. That nigga had a Mr. Perfect fucking windbreaker whole suit on.
That's wild.
With
Mr.
the matching Jordans. Like, no, whatever the color was, he had the Mr. Perfect on the back and then like the matching Jordans, the whole windbreaker suit. There's a certain nigga that he gets that customizes his shit. He's got every fucking wrestler you could think of.
Gotta have at least one gold dust up there. Because gold, just the gold and black.
I'm pretty
hard.
If you go through his shit,
he was weird, but that thing was
he
would be hard.
He used to be fighting too.
But
he has some new.
He has to fuck niggas up.
Dusty Rose.
But
fucking people up. Fucking people up.
Dusting niggas off.
Yo.
Fucking Cisco with the gold.
Yo,
the gold
damn
perm.
it, man.
The fucking Cisco. The Cisco gold perm. The gold perm.
Yo, while we on wrestling, did anyone of y'all see that, what was it, a Razor Ramon documentary?
Oh, I meant
That's
to see
crazy.
that shit.
Sad.
Nah, that's
Sad.
crazy.
It was sad?
Nah, you was watching it. And it was talking about like how he had
I
it
watched
was the same thing like how football players had it.
CTE?
Oh.
The concussions? Yeah, CTE.
I'm not sure the name of it.
Yeah, that's what it is. The CTE. It's like when you sustain enough head injuries, you like your cognitive everything, slurring, you slow, like things move down. Damn, but you know what? I feel like he had that for a long time though. If you think even how he used to talk, he like the way he used to talk. I mean, granted, Razor Ramon was a thing because he was a white dude playing like the Chicos. They for fun. Like he was playing that whole Scarface kind of shit up with the curl and the toothpick and shit. But even then, he was kind of talking like that because he used to always kind of have that little slow shit about him. He wasn't one of them fast talking motherfuckers. He always talked slow.
Right.
So, damn. So that shit must have just been compounded over time. Shit.
Yeah, he was messed up.
Where's the documentary at?
I'm not even sure. This was a minute ago. That's a crazy thing. This probably was like
Just
2
probably
years
YouTube
ago.
that bitch easily, or you know,
Yeah.
I'm sure it should be on
Probably
YouTube.
could YouTube it.
the plug.
I'm sure it should be
the
on
plug. We
YouTube.
just
The
gonna
new
call
plug
it the plug.
now.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
we're just gonna call it the plug.
Let's at least start at that beginning. What like where did it come from? Where did it come all together? Like what was like as a superhero? What's your origin story?
That's a deep one. I'd say like it's like 97 probably.
Okay.
My older brother, he used to rap. Sometimes he used to take us to the studio here and there. But this one time, I don't know how the conversation or whatever even came about, but we was like, yo, let's do a song.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, back then you had the tape recorders you could.
Oh yeah, yep.
So we did that, and he made the beat. It was the Rocky beat.
He was beatboxing,
Nice. I the
We
Tiger.
Yep, we wrote raps. And it's like, I don't know, because we never wrote raps before that.
Yeah, at all.
It's crazy. So
Wow.
I don't even know exactly how that came about, but it did happen. And then from there, like, we always just dibbled and dabbled with it through time, you know. Probably like, what, now we fast forward to like 2004.
Gotcha.
We formed a group, start rapping on the church phones. Kept going from there, maybe to like, and this whole time, we just like creating ourselves and getting our style, everything. So by like 2011, we start putting mixtapes out.
Actually coming out, yeah.
Videos, start doing shows. 2012, same thing. We just kept going. It just kept building. We just kept doing different stuff. Plainfield, we done went to Miami, performed at KODs. Like, they done shut KODs down, so shout out to that. Like,
That's hard.
word.
Yeah, I remember hearing that one of your raps, like, yo, like, shit, a bunch of, what you say, dirty EO motherfuckers, what we doing down in GA over there. I was like, yo, I'm like, that's some slick shit. That's some slick shit.
That was our first tour, first mixtape promotion tour. We did Magic City, we did KOD, and we did Washington, D.C.
Nice.
Promoting and shit.
Good shit.
For
That's
2014. And we came back 2016 with the Jacob Everywhere.
Yep.
That's when we really started saying, like, we got to just build the bones in the city. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good
going to
shit.
take us everywhere. Like,
Back to the origin.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta definitely support. So as far as the origins then of the Mad EO thing, that brand, it's a label, it's an identity now. So tell me, like, y'all the originators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I guess that's pretty much like another homage to the city as well, because they got a Matty O line. I'm talking, it's like hoodies are like the old like blocks from around the way, so whether it be Park Ave, the number streets, all of that. Like,
I got y'all with the discount code too.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Plug it. Plug it.
Yeah,
Plug them. Tell them about it.
I'm a hoodie guy.
Oh,
yeah. I need a.
I love it.
Hoodies and the t-shirt.
Love it.
I need hoodies. I'm gonna send y'all the discount code.
I'm gonna definitely have to keep it 100. I need that Park Ave.
Yeah,
I need that ASAP.
I was looking for one in the house while I left. I'm like,
yeah, son. Because trust me, motherfuckers say it all the time. Like, again, fucking, you know, D-Boy, again, Marv, all of them. Shout out to Ant, shout out to Cram, Mark, all of them. Like, all of them was down the hill. So they would always be like, oh yeah, but you know, E up the hill ass. I'm like, what? I can't. I'm like, I ain't have a choice in this shit. Like, hey, we went from fucking New York over to fucking Mun, and then from Mun here since '98.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, shit, that's literally been it. So it's been 21 years here.
Yeah.
So I'm just on some shit where I'm like, yo, but it's always been Park Ave.
Yeah.
So real quick, how old were you when you left New York?
8.
About like seven, eight.
I always thought that about you. You always had like a style though. That's what I can say.
Yeah.
Like a different type of style.
Like, that was always it because
never had a Jersey style. That's why I always hung around them. Like,
and it was fucking crazy because for the longest, I remember first coming there when I went to Garvin. Like, I felt like I stood out a little bit because again, all the times was either being like, all right, my auntie, shout out to my fucking auntie Sheila being at her daycare over there in Washington Heights. So then after, because I got kicked out of at least 1 or 2 daycares as being a motherfucker. So by the time I didn't go ahead and then my mom was like, all right, we moving to Jersey. And I'm in it. I just remember who was it? It was like Miss Marquette's class. I remember telling somebody, "Fuck you." She was like, "Whoa, what? Where is this coming from?" And I remember Miss Annunziata's class again, seeing somebody. And shout out to Miss Annunziata, still on my Facebook to this day. I always hit up like, "Yo, what's going on, Miss A?" She a Niner fan. She be talking shit about my Giants and Jets. I be like, "Word?" I'm like, "But the gold rush ain't coming no time soon, Miss A." And then from there, that'll be it. So, damn. I'm talking like since then it was always different because everyone's like, wait a minute, like I don't remember you from this summer camp. I'm like, motherfucker, I used to go to the fucking summer camp they used to have over there in their Oval Park. I went to that shit. Right, I'm like, I went to all of that shit, but then at the same time, I was also raised uptown. Like I said, being from the Bronx, a chunk of my life is really in Harlem more than anything. Yeah. Like, Harlem. Definitely in the west side of Harlem. Like, crazy. Fucking Lenox Ave, fucking St. Nicholas, Edgecombe, McCombs. Like all those different parts over there, and even there, and then even a portion in Queens. But I always told people, I don't have, and this may even sound fucked up, because don't get me wrong, my people's in New York, I love y'all, but my core homies are from Jersey. My family's out in New York.
Gotcha.
So that's always been my thing. So my peoples have always been here. That's always submitted to me in Jersey. But everybody's like, nah, you. It's like, listen, you here, but you not from here at the same time. So that was always my biggest thing. I took it all the time. Again, lived off of Park Ave for fucking a chunk of my fucking life though. So shit, like I said, been beyond experience. Like I said, went to the campus, went to the middle. All of that shit, man. So motherfuckers definitely going back. So when y'all say about 2011, then 2011, it sounds like y'all were kind of in your mastery as far as like your craft is concerned. Because like you said, y'all got the rapping down. Then that's when y'all started enterprising. So if y'all don't mind me getting into this, then y'all at some point, whether you still do, like I remember Sony was in the mix. Yeah. So what's good with them? If you don't mind
actually still got that. We got a track released through them, but it was just more so like signing with Sony. Yeah. They basically with the the major labels, they want a big chunk of the portion.
They do.
Yeah.
They
so
do.
It was more so like we'd rather just go the independent way.
Yeah, and that definitely
that's
makes
just the path we chose.
Yeah.
It was a distribution deal through them down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely dope as fuck. Yeah, I see that makes sense.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you said?
That was Mr. Cheek's manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, JC. Shout out to we still talk to her. She cool.
Good shit.
Yeah,
good shit.
Still
I see that's the route people take because I remember, shout out to my cousin Robin. Speaking of Harlem. Crazy in Harlem. But remember Robin told me forever ago she had a deal with or a deal on the table with Bad Boy. Yeah. And literally like motherfuckers in the family was like, oh yeah, do it. Because her thing is she can sing, she can rap, she can write, and she's also an engineer. She still does that shit in the industry circles or whatever. Yeah. So I always tell her like, God damn motherfucker, you like the superhero motherfucker. You was just in Dubai, then you're in LA, then you still in Harlem. She's like, imagine me leaving Harlem. She's like, I ain't never leaving Harlem. That's just one of those things.
Yeah.
And so I remember when it came to that Bad Boy dish, she's like, yo, I looked at this shit inside and out. So this motherfucker Diddy's basically like, all right, so you got 4 apples, right? So there's 4 apples on this table. So you're going to have at least a half an apple when you done with this deal, because that chunk right there needs to go all into your marketing budget and all that other sort of shit. So most of your money is in your budget and marketing and all that sort of shit. Your little chunk, your little slice is basically like, well, we're putting you on, so we're taking this so you can have this piece of apple left. She was like, the fuck out of here. Why would I do that? Yeah. She was like, why the fuck would I do that? So that indie route, I've always respected it. Shit, I'm an independent artist even myself, so I've always been curious as far as musicians. Like I said, and like I know you guys dealing with a label like Sony, you know, in the circles, like, you know, how that relationship goes, especially now where everything is all about streams. And I mean, y'all kill it with shows. Yeah. Like shows is definitely where shows is just where it's at. Yeah. Like it just is. So yeah, I was just curious just to see like the progression in. So that was 2011, and then now to date, like I said, y'all are working on some more stuff that's you know, top secret, which I don't mind. I like that about artists. I fuck with it because no one's ever like, oh yeah, I'm doing blah 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 blah. Like no, it's just you just click on your feed one day and go, oh shit, the fuck? Yeah. And then there it is. And then you just gotta accept it right there in that moment. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. But as far as other endeavors and ventures, you guys, what else or what can you guys be able to speak about as far as like future plans?
The Matteo brand, I could say like with the clothing. Well, first of all, Matteo came along because you see how you say you from Park Ave, everybody from down the hill. It was more of a unity thing. Yeah. But you know, it got taken out of hand. With contact with a few people, they want just certain blocks, single out. Oh, we don't want these blocks, we want just this block. But it wasn't about that. It was more of, this is just East Orange, this is where we from, this is what we represent. Same thing as Newark or any other city, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If they say Newark on it, they're going to represent, ain't saying West Ward, South Ward, you know what I'm saying? Right. And that's basically what the brand was for. But so we formulating a new plan to come out with something where everybody could just accept it as one. You know, the block thing, like I said, it got out of hand. Oh, we want these blocks, we don't want that block. Because then it goes against, like you said, the mission and the purpose. It's like unify, we're all over on the same. Well, nah. I mean, wait, hold on. You, like just off the top, you got the South Side on this, like, bruh. Y'all all from here, so I'm like, shit. Like your cousin went to another fucking cousin's school, all of that shit. So it's like, come on, fam. But it's like, but I get it. I see what you're saying. So it makes sense to just have it under one banner, because then it can't be misunderstood or misinterpreted, and that's just it. So that's good shit. Like, focusing on the branding, giving back to the community, like you said. You know, is that like a school-wide initiative y'all trying to do in EO? Because literally, you know, the mayor Ted Green, that's the homie. So when I literally that's nothing to be like, yo, Ted, what's good? Gotcha. All right, cool. I know some guys who are trying to do some beautiful shit, giving back to kids. So let's make it work. And then you talking about a homebred brand and all that sort of shit. So yeah. We're gonna definitely have to go have a conversation. Like I said, Ted, has nothing to be able to get him on the horn.
Yeah, because they stopped. I want to say they had stopped for a minute the Sprite leagues and all that. So it'd be nice if we could. We already messed with a couple of nonprofits. If we could even bring that back for the summertime or just some time of the year. I think it used to be like October to March maybe. The Sprite League, if you guys remember, it used to be.
I do remember Sprite League now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, see, so, and that's the sort of thing.
It's like for them, you can do it.
Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, because it runs for that 6 months. Yep, it runs for that 6 months. So, see,
we can bring it back and just radio it out. That would be crazy.
See?
That would be crazy.
That's exactly how it works, gentlemen. Shit is kismet, as my people would say. But, man, listen. You know, I mean, we definitely got to talk off the air and shit, but I think on the air, like I said, this is dope as fuck. Like I said, this is mad nostalgia. I'm already in Thailand in that shit, bro. Like, it's mad crazy. So, yep. So, pretty much, I want to go ahead and conclude this as episode 13 of the Bombastic Podcast. And, of course, like I said, I've been here, you know, absolutely co-hosted for the first time ever by my flesh and blood.
Yo.
You know, and then also my motherfucking fam going way back when for the stretch. Yeah, and y'all gentlemen are once again known as. Where can they find everything from y'all and where to be able to contact y'all about any and all business inquiries?
The Threat, DATHREAT.
Yes, sir.
Everywhere. SoundCloud. Go check out the mixtape. Out now.
Yeah. New
2
video.
Heads Better Than One. Go check out the new video.
That's hard.
You know.
Two heads better than one.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I like shit with concepts.
Yeah,
like, you know,
definitely.
with meanings and all that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep, so that's exactly how we're doing it. So this has been another episode of the Bombastic Podcast. Once again, feel free to like, comment, and share this podcast. Click the bell and subscribe if you haven't already, and is available on all platforms in which you listen to your audio storytelling, be it, again, iTunes, Google, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, you name it, I'm there. So, in other words, once again, thank you, and we out.